This video, I'll explain how the position sizing works in the MAM account, and I'll show why this is to answer several questions that have come up by people that are in the fund. Why, when there's a master account trade, sometimes one or the other account will not have its own position in that trade. And this only happens while the account is small, and it shouldn't be a problem for you because the overall the length of time, eventually this will happen to every account. And when the account grows bigger, when your account grows bigger, this won't happen. So it's something that's happening because the micro lot is not subdividable. So the master account is combined of several different sub-accounts. Each sub-account has its own equity, and the positions taken in the master account are subdivided according to the percentage of each account in the master account. What I'm going to explain is that when the sub-account is very small, because the micro lots are not subdividable, so as the small account grows bigger and the position sizing, the risk can be more than a micro lot, the problem of not having a trade doesn't happen. So let's see some examples. So imagine there's the Goliath master account has one sub-account A with 200 euros, which makes the master account have 200 euros. If sub-account B has 500 euros, master account will be the sum of these two, 700. Same here, another sub-account with 200, master account has 900. Another sub-account with 1000, master account would have 1900, and another sub-account with 200 would mean the master account has 2100. So let's see one example. We're looking to trade, we're looking to make a trade with 1% risk. That would mean 21 euros of the master account. If we use a 50 pip loss, we have a 0.05 position, lot size, and this lot size would have to be divided through all these accounts. That would mean sub-account A would have 1 micro, B 1 micro, C 1 micro, D and E would all have 1 micro lot. All of the accounts would be risking 4.2 euros. You can see that 4.2 euros is more than 1% risk on the small accounts. This happens because the 0.01 lot is not subdividable, and in this case, it doesn't make sense risking, let's say, 10 pips just because of these accounts. It's not realistic to trade with 10 pips all the time. At least I don't trade with 10 pips. So in this case, all combined sub accounts would have a micro lot, which would sum up to 0.5 micros. That would be the position size in the master account. All these accounts would have 4.20 euros, would sum up to 21 euros in the master account. Example B, let's say we have the same accounts, we're risking 1%, 21 euros, but we put the stop at 70 pips. So now the position size is 0.04 and not 0.05. We have 5 accounts. So because the micro lot is not subdividable, there's going to be one account that will not enter this trade. So in this case, sub account A, B, C, and D are positioned in this trade, but sub account E is not positioned. In this case, we can see that the risk grew, and because this account is smaller, the risk is now 5.25, 5.25, and so on and so on. This account is risking less than 1%, and this is risking less than 1%, and this is risking way more, about 3%. If after this trade, it happens that we do another trade with the same characteristics, now the positions will circle. So now the sub-account A will not have a trade, and the positions will start on sub-account B and through E and so on. Now let's say the account grows and we have larger sub-accounts. We have a sub-account with 2,000, another with 5,000, 2,000, 10,000, and 2,000, totaling 21,000 euros on the master account. Let's say we're risking the 1%, would come up to 210 euros. 50, sorry, I didn't change that, but anyway, 210 euros. The stop loss at 50 pips would mean that we would have so 50 pips stop loss would mean the lot size in the master account would be 0.47, meaning for minis and 7 micros, 0.47. Now, in this case, it turns out it becomes more interesting because now the division can be according to the percentage that each account has on the master account. So sub-account A has 9.5% of the master account. Sub-account B has 24%. Sub-account C has 9.5%. Sub-account D, the 10,000 one, has 47%. Sub-account E has 9.5%. So sub-account E, C, and A, 9.5%, their position size will be 0.04. Sub-account B, that has 24%, their position will be 0.12. And sub-account D, which has 47.5%, their position size will be 0.23, which sums up to 0.47. In this case, no account is left out. So as the account grows, the problem of being left out of one position and that non-trading account that has to circle doesn't happen anymore. So this means that sub-account E would be risking, A would be risking $20, B would be risking 50, 20, 100, and 20 again, which means overall would be 210 euros. So I hope to have cleared out questions. If anything else that I can help with, please let me know. I'm happy to